guys, what's up? It's Ariel, and today I am starting a new crochet project. For some reason, I've always wanted a circular blanket. The innermost circle is going to be pink, and then the next one is going to be navy, and then the next one is going to be pink again. And these are the colors of the yarn that I got. I love how they're gonna look together. I'm super excited to see how this turns out. It's just gonna be a video of me making this circle blanket. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is make my slip knot, because that is always how you start off your crochet stitch. So to start off, what we're going to do is make a chain of 4. We are going to go back and put our hook through that first chain, and then we are just going to pull the yarn through those 2, and then you have your little circle right here. We are going to make 12 double crochets around this circle. For the first one, we have to make a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we can make our first double crochet. And how that works is you're going to loop over your hook, and then you're going to put it through the middle of the circle and pull the yarn through again. So you're going to have 3 loops on your hook right now, and then you're going to put another loop over, and you're going to pull through the first 2, and then you're going to put another loop over and pull through the second 2. And so this is our first double crochet. I am going to keep double crocheting around the circle. So right now we have 3. So like I said, loop over through the hole, pull through, loop over, pull through 2, loop over again, pull through 2. Now I have my 12 double crochets, including my chain of 3 at the beginning. And so what you are going to do now is you are going to insert your hook into the 3rd chain of the 3, and you are going to loop it and then pull it through both. And so now you have your finished first circle. Every circle is going to be a multiple of 12. The original one, like I said, is 12. Next one will be 24. Third will be 36. Fourth will be 48, and so on. And so to start our next circle, we are going to chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And this time, since we are going to 24, what we have to do is do 2 double crochets in each of these little loops that we have up here. So I'm going to start in the first loop, and I'm going to do my first double crochet, hook through, pull back through, and so loop through 2, loop through 2. And so there's my first double crochet, and my second double crochet is going to be through the same loop. So loop over, through the hole, pull it through, loop, through the 2, loop, through the 2. So now we are done with our second row of the circle. We are going to insert our hook through the third chain, and so we're just gonna put it through the 3rd chain, and then we're gonna loop over and pull through, and now we are ready for our 3rd circle. How this works, since this is our 3rd circle, we have to add 12, but we are not doubling every single one. We start in the first one, and so this is our initial one, our initial double crochet, and so this is going to be number 1. So there's number 1, and then we move to the second loop, and here is number 2, and then we stay on this loop, and here is number 3. So 1 is single, and then 2 and 3 are double. You are going to end up counting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that will be a total of 36. So my chain of 3 is my 36th double crochet technically. And so just like last time, we are going to put it through the third chain, loop over, pull through both of them. For this one, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so we're gonna do 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, and then, like I said, your 4th double crochet is going to be this in the same loop as your 3rd. So 4 double crochet in the same hole. And then you will just continue this pattern. I just got to the end of my 2nd roll of yarn, and I just wanted to show you how I like to add a new roll onto my project. I am going to chain 1 and then chain another one and then pull that through, and then I like to pull this tight. Here is the hole that loop was coming through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my hook through this hole that the other yarn was going through. I'm going to pull this loop through here. What I like to do is I like to pull the extra bit of my yarn out and just have the new yarn coming through. And now I'm just going to continue on with my project how I was before. So my next thing is another double crochet. So I'm just going to do my double crochet. And there you go. That is how I like to add my new yarn in. I also just wanted to go through how I do my stitches with you guys real quick again now that I am on my 12th row. So 1, 2, 10, 11, and my 12th one is going to go in the same one as my 11th. And there is 12. The reason I count this way is I personally just find it easier, especially when you get to the higher numbers. Since I'm on the 12th row, the last 2 stitches of my 12 count, so number 11 and number 12, both go in the same loop. Whatever row you are on, that is the number that you count to, and the last 2 stitches of that row is a double stitch. So I just wanted to kind of explain how that works for me, and hopefully it works for you too, because I personally think it's the easiest way to count stitches. I am finally done with my first circle of pink. I made 14 rounds of the pink yarn, so we are going to finish my last stitch. Now I am going to knot this so that my pink is done, and I can start my blue. Let's see, there we go. I'm gonna tighten my knot down. I am going to take my hook and I'm going to put it through the holes that I just tied the knot through. So my knot goes through this loop right here. So I'm gonna put it through this loop. And then it also goes through this right here. so I'm gonna put it through there. So I'm gonna pull my slip knot through the 2 loops. Since we are starting a new round, we are going to chain 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, you guys, so I just got done with my last blue row. I am at 21 rows right now. I have 14 rows of pink on the middle, and my layer of blue is 7 rows. Now I am doing another layer of pink. For my pink yarn, I'm just gonna take it through the top 2 loops of this last loop that I had. So I'm just gonna take my hook and go through those top 2 loops, and I will pull my pink yarn through, and I'm gonna pull the tail through, and then now that we are starting a new row, I'm going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. I am almost done with my last row of my blanket, and I just wanted to take a video to show you guys what I'm doing for this last row. I did not have enough yarn to do a double crochet on the last row, and unfortunately I did not have enough yarn to do a single crochet on the last row. So what I did was I did a single crochet, and then I chained 1, and then I skipped a loop and did single crochet in the next one. So I just wanted to show you guys real quick what I was doing. So this is my single crochet. Gonna skip this loop and do a single crochet in this one, and then I'm going to chain 1 and then skip this loop, single crochet in this one. So right now I just want to show you how I finish off all my extra knots and all that stuff. So first, what I do is I tie a knot between these 2 like so that the strings are pulled together. Then what I do is I weave this into my project. So what I like to do is I'll put my crochet hook through the bottom of those things, and then I'll just hook the yarn and I will pull the yarn through like that. So I pulled that through 5 different yarn things. I'm going to stretch it out so that I know the yarn is as long as it needs to be, and then what I'm going to do is just cut it off right there, and there you have it. Hey y'all, I just wanted to show you guys that I finally finished my blanket, and I am so happy with it. I made this little edging on it just so it looks finished off. I also washed it so that it is super soft now. It's even softer than it was before. It ended up being about 4.5 feet in diameter. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This is the first video of what I would like to call Aries Crochet Corner. So I'm hoping to be able to make more videos of the crochet projects that I'm doing. I have quite a few in mind that I want to make videos of that I'm really excited about. So thank you guys for watching this very first video of my crochet projects.